Yeah.
Cool.
Hype up for this episode. Hey everyone, welcome
back to the Timeless Podcast.
Welcome back
We're not
to
doing
the
this
Timeless
every
Podcast,
time.
And what are we even? Today's we're talking about the misadventures of Steve's first job.
A flapjack.
You said
You
you're
ever seen
Jack
Flapjack?
Black.
No, flapjack.
The
The misadventures of flapjack.
the whirling
Missing?
whales of Steve's first job.
Yeah, where he literally killed a whale.
Yeah, I will work as a
That's his whole
fisherman,
job.
and I killed a
Mhm.
whale.
He works as a whale poacher.
No, I work as a grandma guzzler. That's what I am.
Yeah, as a whale
I'll be
poacher.
sucking. Never mind.
Mhm.
First minute. Okay.
This whole podcast, I'm gonna be playing Pokemon.
Hold on, bro. You
Everyone knows
say it like that's anything different from anything. You're always
No, I'm
playing
just kidding.
Pokemon.
I'm probably gonna be playing. I'm not always. Last one I was playing Minecraft.
Okay, I'll play Ball Blast on my phone while we're chatting.
I'll be playing Minecraft probably, honestly.
Okay.
But what are we? Do we have any topics?
I mean, I thought I was
Any
gonna
topics
tell you
at
about work.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you go tell us about your. Steve finally got his first job. Everybody, he
Yeah.
finally got his first job. He's gonna be putting all of his money towards the podcast. He says
Absolutely.
every single dollar.
Every
None of
single
it towards
cent.
himself.
All my tips.
Mm.
All my.
Have you got paid yet?
Nah. I mean, I only worked like 4 days, and it was all.
Did
training.
you ask her about like clocking in and everything?
Huh?
Did you ask her about you clocking in and whatnot?
Yeah. I like as soon as this. Okay, same day that we talked about that, I walked in. They're like,
Mm.
"Oh, this is how you clock in, by the way." I didn't even have to ask.
Oh, that's actually okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good at least.
Yeah.
I don't want you like going in there and be like, "Oh, you were trained you." By the way, you're not getting paid for shit.
Dude, you're not
Like,
getting
"Oh,
paid for
man."
any of that. You didn't clock in. That's on you. You should have known.
Yeah, I'd actually be very upset. Honestly.
I'd be, oh man, I'd be laughing and smiling and kissing and, yeah, okay.
It's good to have a job with like good coworkers.
These
If you get a
coworkers
job,
are the
like-
bomb.com. Okay, guys, so I am working
Are they
at
though?
insert like,
He works at a smoothie place.
yeah, sure.
He makes drinks.
I work at a drink place. It's not a smoothie. And
is
now
smooth
I
still
hate Starbucks and I hate any other local
Why?
drink shops because
What?
I am their competitor. I'm
No,
missing-
you don't. You're so stupid.
and I'm never
That's so
drinking. I've never drank Starbucks before, anyways. But like,
I never did either.
now us as
Mm.
the Timeless Podcast, we hate Starbucks. Just kidding. The words by Steve do not represent the Timeless Podcast as a whole, and yeah.
They actually do. You're one of the founders.
Okay, just because Apple was founded by a guy that his last name is Jobs, does that mean that everyone at Apple supports blowjobs? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
exactly what it
Nope.
means. It's literally the definition of
Nope.
the job.
What about hand jobs?
It's the same thing.
Not really.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. One's just wet.
I can't tell you. Ew, wait, what would you say?
Anyway, Steve got his first job. He's very happy having his first
I'm
job.
very happy.
He finally can, do something.
I can support
He just
myself.
enjoys.
I get paid
I don't
$30 a
think you can do
second and plus tips.
Man, only if, bro. Only if every job was like that, paid $30 a second.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
everyone
but
would
then
have
again,
so
you know
much
how much
money
the
that money
economy-
would be so
Yeah.
worthless.
And we're just gonna be like China. Or like one of their dollars is literally worth like
How
nothing.
about a yen?
Yeah, like 1 yen, because you need like 1,000 yen to do anything there.
Is it?
You know what's kind of crazy?
100 yen.
Like one of our dollars, I looked this up the other day because one of my coworkers was asking about it, and they were like, "How much is like?" I think I said something. I was like, "Oh yeah, one of our American dollars is like worth a lot of money in Japan or something." And they're like, "What? No way!" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll look it up right now." And one of our U.S. dollars is $145, and I think
145
Japan, I'm
yen.
pretty sure. No, like, yeah, I believe, yeah,
I thought that was
like $1 US.
Actually, I think it basically like equals like in my brain, for some reason. I have nothing to. Excuse me. God dang, I'm sorry. I have nothing to back this up on. I'm just kind of speaking out of my butt. But like, for some reason, I think that $1 equals 10 Chinese equivalent dollars.
It really doesn't. I literally looked it up. It's 145.
No, like 10. Like if we had $1 here, then like $1, then that would probably equal, like in our brains, like 10.
Huh? Like in our brains?
Yeah, like it. Well, my bro, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Like, okay, if we have $1 here, then over there we have like $10. Like we equal $10.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying earlier.
Like what you could buy for
$10
$10 here could buy what? Could buy that. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
I'm sorry.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. One of our US dollars over here is equivalent to $145 over there for them.
I think a yen is like a cent.
No, it's not. Yen is their dollar.
Yen basically a cent?
You're looking at us.
Question mark. I put it
Say
backslash.
no.
Hold up.
It's gonna say no. It's gonna say no. It's gonna say no, Steve. It's gonna say no. I'm tired of watching ads. I'll look this up for you. Welcome back to the Timeless Podcast, where we argue currency.
Sorry. We don't know anything about currency. We are not Japanese, and we are not Chinese, and we are not European. We are Mexican, born and raised in Mexico.
You're not born and raised in Mexico. You're born and raised in America.
Nope. I was born and raised
okay,
in
so
Japan.
one US dollar in China is $7.29 in Chinese yuan, or how the hell you say that?
Yuan.
No, I don't think that's.
Well, how do you spell it?
Yen is spelled something else. Hold on, I'm doing that right now. Hold on. US dollar in Japan. Yeah, yen is spelled Y-E-N.
Yeah, Y-E-N.
Oh, it went up. Yeah, the other one was not Y-E-N.
Oh.
So yen. So right now it is $146.50 for $1 US in Japan. That I was saying, like, if I moved to Japan, I would be the richest person there.
No, you
because I would have so much money.
How much money? How much yen does it cost to buy a katana?
I don't know. Probably a lot.
Okay, probably like 5.
I know they're trying to like
10,000
they're trying to
yen.
decimate. They're trying to like decimate the US dollar right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of scared, to be honest. I feel like I'm always scared. I'm a little scaredy cat of like.
You're always scared about like anything like you hear about it. You're like, oh my god, the world's gonna end, and I'm like, no, we're gonna be just fine.
No, what the freak? I'm just saying, like, what if like
America's gonna fall, bro? What are we doing? I'm like,
obviously at some point it's going to. That's just the way of life.
No, it's not.
Yes,
America will never fall. America is God's country, boy.
America under God's rule will never fall.
It's never fall, boy. As long as we pray for that there porridge.
A beer drinking, bare belly having, kister kissing, American.
Kister kissing. That was a kister kissing.
Oh, did I say kiss? I meant sister.
He said kister kissing. I was
Dude,
like,
I'm actually dying right now. I'm like,
you're actually like, did you get like drugged?
Dude, last night my friend, I was, I went to a quince, and I went to stay the night at my friend's house, and
yeah,
I like fell asleep on his bed, and his
just
brother,
no,
he was like, his brother like got home and was like, get out, and then so I was like, oh shoot, okay, I need to like go to sleep. And then, well, no, I was already asleep. I had no idea. But like, he was like, I'm not sleeping on the couch by myself because I don't want to get lonely. So he started punching me to wake me up.
He's your brother's friend, or your friend's brother. My fault.
No, my friend.
Oh, okay. So your friend started punching you.
Yeah, he was just punching me, and I was like,
okay.
I was like,
I thought it was the other way around. I was like, I actually gotta have a bro with that.
But like, yeah, he was like punching me, and I was like, go away, let me sleep. He's like, get up, kid, get up. I was like, oh my. So I just like was like ignoring it because he's not very strong. I was just sleeping. and he kept punching me.
I just ignored it because he's not very strong.
Yeah, so I was in like, the pain, the pain. I was just like, oh man, stop hitting me. And then like he started like trying to tickle me, and I'm very ticklish. So he started like, I was like, hey, quit. And he was like, no, get up. And I was like, bro, like I was like, this dude really woke me up by punching me. Didn't like he could have said like, hey man, get up, and I would like wake me up just normally. Hey, let's go sleep on the couches. I'm like, oh, whatever, sure. But no, he just started punching me. So he's like, yo, let's go sleep on the couches. I was like, go make me food first.
Go make me food first. You're such a brat.
What do you mean?
Bro, you want me to do? You want me to get up out of your own bed to wake
This
up?
dude punched me to
food,
wake me
bitch.
up. Because there's so many other ways. So if he wants to be rude, I'm gonna be rude too. So I was like, give me some food first. And he was like, no
I
fatty.
think it's well deserved.
And he was,
Yeah, see, look, he just called you a fat. You're trying to gobble it out his food.
yeah, man, I'm hungry. And then I was like, nah, man, let me go to like go make me some food. He's like, no, bro. And then like he kept like trying to get me off the bed, and I was like, hey, quit, bro, let me sleep. And then like I don't know why I kept saying, like, who do you think I am, Mike Tyson? I don't know why I kept saying that. Just like he'd be like, get up. I was like, who do you think I am, Mike Tyson? And he was like, get up, bro, who do you think I am, Mike Tyson? I just kept saying it. I don't know. Like I was so like sleepy. I don't really remember too much of it. Just remember this dude punching me. And then at some point
deserved.
I got up, and then I just was like, I'm gonna go make myself a bowl of cereal. I'm hungry. So I ate, and then,
so you just ravaged his pantry.
yeah, I was like, cause he was like, get
You
up,
have
and I
no
was like, if you let
boundaries.
me eat 2 boxes of cereal, sure. So
You're such a fat ass. What? 2 boxes?
I'm just a hefty eater, man. You've seen me. I'm not like fat. Like I'm okay.
Yes, you are. You're obese, bro.
Yeah,
you need to lose some weight.
I actually am though. That's I went to the doctors, and they said you're
obese.
fat, and I was like, what the? What?
That's funny.
They said you're obese, and I was like, what the?
They actually say that?
No, they said you're obese, and I was like, what the heck? I'm obese, and they're like, have you like been working out or like anything? I was like, yeah, I work out. So they're like, okay, that's probably why. It's just a big muscle.
Were they just like? So they sit there and be like, okay, you need to stop that right now.
No, they're just like,
You gotta
oh, it's
fuck
fine,
up.
I guess. Like, just don't overdo it.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah, I don't know. They said I was obese, and I was like, what? Yeah.
That'd be funny. They just stopped like that. Yeah, fatty. Stop eating so much
fatso.
food.
Freak up. Get out of this doctor bed. You don't deserve to be laying down.
Damn, bro, you can put a dent in this bad boy. Get out of here.
Dang, bro. Shaking the whole thing while you get up. Get out of here.
Bro, imagine if doctors could do that shit. Just be dicks for no reason.
They can. They're just
They could.
Just
They'd be
gonna
like,
get
hey,
fired.
bro, you such a. I don't think they would actually.
definitely would.
No, not some of them. Some of them are like, nah, we don't care.
Yeah. But, okay, yeah, I don't know. Then I ate 2 bowls of... Oh, I ate 2 boxes. Oh, I ate like a box and a half. And then I was like, oh, I should probably...
Why did it change? I had like 2.
Because I was like thinking about it. I was like, no, I didn't. I ended up eating 2 boxes of cereal, but I was like, I ate like a box. Well, I don't know. I ate 1 box.
Did you talk?
I don't know, man. I ate 1
Like, at all
box,
today?
and then I ate the rest in the morning.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I got a job, so I
Yeah,
have.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about how was your first day? How was that?
I feel like I should probably talk about the whole recruiting process first.
Just talk about like from the beginning to end.
Yeah. Okay. So, Steve has a job. That's how it is. And I don't
That's
remember
it.
if I've called myself Steve throughout this whole thing. So you might have to go through and proof check.
Why not?
Maybe. Probably not. But okay. So first day,
Oh, I'm not recording.
there's no freaking way.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I thought you were kidding, but on the slight chance that you weren't, I was about to be so upset. Because
No,
I'm so tired. There's no way I'm starting this again. But,
No, it's okay. It's good. You keep
it's
doing
fine, it's
it.
fine. But yeah, okay, so I applied for this place. I applied for a lot of places because I was like, okay, let me just get a job. I don't care where, but I'll prefer to be at a drink place. I applied at Starbucks. They sent me an email like 3 weeks later saying, yeah, no. And I didn't have to get that job. But there's this one shop that is located fairly near my house. So I put out an application online. I actually rocked up there. And I'll probably tell them, like, for my first time going there, I got a pina colada smoothie. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that apple smoothie is pretty good actually.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting you guys to use like actual like fruit or nothing. I was just expecting to be like fucking like ice and shit and just like that syrup bullshit. But I actually like ate it or like I drank it and I was like, what the hell? I could actually like feel the chunks in my mouth. I was like, oh shit, that's like orange juice, like a green apple flavor. Actually pretty decent.
Yeah, that's exactly what
But
it is.
wait,
It's totally not syrup.
is it actually syrup?
Yes.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Bro, that actually makes me disappointed. I actually thought it was like real because I was like, bro,
No,
I
that's
feel like
just
little
that's
chunks
just
in my
the
mouth.
ice. That's the ice. It's the ice slushy ice.
Why is the ice chunky? What?
Because it's ice. Because you blend together ice. That's how it's supposed to be.
But it's not like real. I don't know. That's fuck you for laughing at me. I didn't know it was actually like I like just all ice and just syrup. I genuinely thought it was just like real shit. I was like, bro, what?
I know
actually
that's why it tastes so good.
Hmm.
It tastes so good it can even fool you, the master of all trades.
I genuinely thought it was like just regular shit, but I guess not.
It's
My bad,
not,
my fault.
but it's still really good and it tastes very nice.
Yeah, it was still pretty decent.
Okay, but
Mm.
so I applied
Could've
for
been
this
better.
place, and I walked up and I got a drink with my friend, and we, I like asked them, yo, cause they're all happy, smiling, having a great time. So I asked like, oh, are you guys hiring by any chance? They said, yeah, absolutely. Just you have to apply online. So I couldn't apply immediately because they didn't on the website. They didn't yet attach the location that they opened up near inside my town, and
Mm-hmm.
so I had to wait a little bit. But I eventually applied, and while I was at my friend's grandma's house, I was like, I got a text back from them saying, "Oh, we reviewed your application, and we would like to give you an interview. We are hosting interviews today at so and so. If you would like to show up, or just text me a scheduled date that would work for you." So, by the way, they applied. They answered 2 days after I applied. Very quick,
Really?
very quick. Usually, because like with Starbucks, they took 3 weeks to even just say no. Like, come on.
Why do you say like that? Starbucks, like what the fuck's wrong with
Because
you?
they're I'm boycotting Starbucks.
Boycotting Starbucks.
Yeah. Shop anywhere else. Anywhere else's drinks are better. I'm not gonna tell you where I work because I don't want anyone showing up or anything. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a local place or not.
it's not. It's in other locations. It's just in the U.S. though. But whatever. Okay,
gotcha.
so yeah, drink place.
Keep talking about it. I'll be right back.
All right. I got a interview and I showed up and they weren't interviewing me at the place because the location, the like building is very small. It's very new, but it's very small. It's designed for speed, as they say, speed. They need speed there, and they want people to get the drinks out fast. And it's like Chick-fil-A in a way. You know how Chick-fil-A has the people outside with iPads. They take your order. It's like that. They do that because for speed. If there's more than one car in the lane, they will go and greet them, say hi with a smile on their face, and take their order. But yeah, that is. I forgot where it was. Okay, whatever. So I got the interview and I showed up, and then it was me and two girls. Me and two girls were getting interviewed, and we were getting interviewed by this lady. And she was very nice. She was very kind, and like honestly, my answers weren't perfect or really great because I've never had a job. And these people that were getting interviewed next to me were like drink veterans, baristas for years. Like I was like, Jesus Christ, you guys are like, oh yeah, I've 6 years in the drink industry and I've been making drinks ever since I was 2. I've memorized whole other menus in seconds. I know everything. I'm perfect in every way. And I was like, I've actually never had a job before. I've never worked at all. I don't have a job. And so like I just felt completely outclassed. I was thinking, I was like, man, this is probably the worst people to have as like competition, because I feel like if you and other people are getting interviewed, then it's inevitably a competition of who's gonna get hired. Maybe all 3 of you, maybe just 2, maybe just 1. And luckily, I was the only one that got hired out of those 3 combatants. Combatant's a corny word to use for it, but out of the 3 people getting interviewed, I was the only one, which I'm happy about, because that means I'm better than them, and I'm perfect in every way. But since I got my... By the way, they answered, because they gave me an interview, but they answered like, you know, if I was hired or not hired in literally like a day. It was the next day. It was straight up the next day, because I got interviewed on a Tuesday and I got the job. I got the, you know, acceptance, you know, congratulations, good job, on a Wednesday. It's next just the next day. So honestly, and that made me want to work there. That whole good first impression of, they were positive when I showed up. They're all happy. They just said, yeah, absolutely, you can work here. They didn't say like, no like sense of disdain on their tongue, just happiness. They seemed like they're positive. And then they're answering fast and didn't, you know, leave me hanging, thinking, oh man, am I actually gonna get this job? Man, I really want this job, but I really don't know if I'm gonna get it. You know, just questioning and overthinking and whatever. They didn't let me do that because they answered so fast. And at first, I needed to get a food handler's license because, you know, I'm working with drinks, which is food, whatever. And got it pretty easy. Just amazing. Got the food handler's license. It was perfect. And then came later my first day of training. I got scheduled for a Wednesday to show up and get my training done. And well, it was 4 days of training. It was a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 4 days of training. And from those days, I would be working from 2:30 to 4:30, just 2 hours. And so first day, which I think the, like, honestly, if I were to just like say, I think that this work environment versus like stories I've heard from other people, like, I think it's way better. And you know, if I just to work as, just to say as credit to, you know, the company I'm working for. Are you back, Bear?
Yeah, I'm back.
When'd you get back?
Like just now.
All right.
Like I just sat down. This is doing his thing where it's like, oh, you just sat down? I need help with something. I'm like, no, go away.
What a cutie. I am actually, I'll tell you about the first day in a second. I just need to mute real quick. You can just cut this out of the thing if you want. But I just need to do something real quick. Be right back.
Okay. Well, while Steve is gone right now, let me tell you guys about a couple things that are going on. I've been streaming lately. If you guys want to watch what I stream, it's going to be in the description below this video and all future videos, and my main channel as well. Along with Steve, whenever Steve starts his YouTube, or if he does Twitch, or if Shifty does Twitch, or he has a main channel, or if Demon has, so on and so forth. Everyone's main stuff will always be in the description and everything. If you ever need to find me, Steve, Demon, Shifty on anything, everything will be in the description. All our social media is in the description and everything, and all that good jazz. So yeah, so it's awesome. Give me like 2 seconds, chat. Everything will be description. Stream whenever Steve starts his main channel, and just like if he wants to do streaming shit, everything forever will always be in the description. So yeah, just a middle segment for you viewers. And yeah, Steve is going to continue talking about his little...
Stop eating food while we do this. I can hear you smacking.
I'm not eating anything.
I can hear you smacking.
I'm not eating anything.
What are you smacking on?
I'm not eating anything.
What are you smacking on?
Your mom's titty.
That's really gross, but... Stop eating.
I'm not eating nothing.
You are eating.
I wasn't.
Yes, you are.
You have no evidence
I do.
that I was eating anything.
I'm recording.
How would you even know that I was eating? I really hope you're not.
No, I'm joking. I'm not.
I was like, I really hope you're not.
I can hear you smacking.
I'm not smacking. That's probably Zeus licking his balls.
Sure. Okay, but so first day at work. First day, I was beyond nervous because you know, first job. This job, I got emails sent to me saying we work only on memorization. Only memorization.
What?
There's no cheat sheets. You just have to know.
Yeah, you do have to memorize it over time with any kind of job.
Yeah, but like they're like memorize this, memorize everything by first day training. And I was like, oh.
And you like never use it?
No, you use all of it every day. But
Really?
yeah, it was just like waivers, but whatever. Okay, so
I
we
never had that with my first job.
I mean, you worked at McDonald's.
Yeah, they didn't really care. They're just like, oh, do fried foods. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, but we
And
actually
I became
like,
a fucking god.
because our like the place we have to like we're really fast paced. We pride ourselves on customer service and everything. So it's like, gotta be happy. But yeah, okay. So I say we because I wasn't the only one getting trained that day. It was me and girl, I don't know her name. I wouldn't say her name even if I did. But and I was getting trained with her.
Steve can hear this. Steve is gay.
He's whispering I'm gay and I'm not gay.
I never said that.
You never smelt a woman?
Steve, I like balls in his face.
You said you like to suck balls and touch little
All right, continue your story.
Sorry, my fault.
Wait, touch toys? What?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you were saying. Something weird. I don't know.
Well, it's not anything.
But yeah. Okay. So I walk, by the way, in 100 and something degree weather. I'm walking to work, and because I don't like asking my parents for like a ride, and I'm not old enough to drive yet. Well, I am, but I don't have a permit. I don't have a license. But yeah, and
Yeah, you should get those.
I should definitely get those. I just need to learn how to drive first. But oh god,
I have a book.
huh?
That I could probably get a book for you to study on if you want it.
Yeah, maybe. But so me being myself, walk up and I'm like 10 minutes early, which is a good sign. And they're like, I like walk in the back and they're the guy, which I think he's like freaking regional manager or something, like something big important role. And he's
Yikes.
like, he's like, what are you here for? And I was like, oh, training. He's like, oh, right this way, sir. And he showed me to this guy. He's shorter. He's not really short. He's shorter, Hispanic guy. And he's like, so what's up, champ? And I was like, hey.
What's
and
up,
he's like,
champ?
you here to? I'm gonna be your trainer. My name is whatever, and I'm gonna be your trainer for right now. And he showed me to like everyone. He like introduced me to everyone. I was saying hi. Like, hey, my name is Steve. My name's Steve, and I'm here to meet you.
Did you actually say your name is Steve?
Nah, I didn't. I said my real name.
Okay, I was like,
I would never say my
what's your
name
real
is
name?
Steve. Hey guys, Steve here. No.
I think kind of funny actually.
That would be kind of fun. No, because they'd be just confused. And a lot of them, two of them knew one of my siblings. At least one of them. And they're like, are you so-and-so's brother, sister, or what, brother? When am I talking about sister?
Brother, sister?
Brother. And they're like, I was like,
what are you?
I hate when people ask me that. I'm tired of it. So I just say like, nah, who's that? They're like,
yeah, I remember like in high school, they're like, oh, are you this one's like younger brother? And I was like, no, I don't know who the fuck that is.
yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm doing.
oh, that kind of makes sense. You don't look anything like them. I was like, yeah, they're step siblings.
Yeah, luckily, unlucky enough, I look exactly like both of them. Because we're full
One of them's
blood.
brown.
We're full blood. Huh?
What?
You said my face is round?
No, I said one of our siblings is like has darker skin than us.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird.
That's just,
I always
she
have
got
this
more
theory.
than melanin.
I just always have this theory that like our sister is like darker than us than any of us. I don't know why, but I have a running theory that if my mom had another kid and if it was a girl, it would probably be like the same.
Like just darker.
I don't know why. Yeah, like just be like the same shade as her or something.
Well, that would be perfect.
I just feel like it would be.
That'd be perfect. Because, actually, never mind. That's racist. Okay.
How's that racist?
Well, I was just thinking, I was going to say something terrible. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah, first day training. And so, introduced me to everyone. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's nice to meet you. I'm happy to work with you. And then they're like, can I make you a drink? Can I make you a drink, please? And I'm like, yeah, man, I would love a drink. Like, what would you like? I was like, preferably something without caffeine. And they're like, oh, a decaf, like, or like a smoothie. I was like, oh, smoothie will do. And they're like, okay, here's a drink. And they give me the drink, and I'm like, it's pretty good. And then someone else says, oh, you made him a drink? Let me make him a drink. I can make one better. And then they're like, they make me a drink, and they're like, I'm like, it's pretty good. And they're like, oh man, that's amazing. And then someone else, hey, you guys are making him drinks? I can make him a drink. I'll make one better. And then by the end of this whole ordeal, I have like 12 drinks, like way too many for me to drink, and they're all like the biggest size, freaking large. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm not drinking all this. So I like was like drinking them, and they're like, nah, you can just throw it away. I don't care. And then they like grabbed it out of my hand and started dumping them into this like drain on the floor. It's just like this drain, I don't know. And then just, we're fine.
That's wild.
And by the end, my my trainer, he had the best drink by hands down. Some like blackberry mango. Thebomb.com. Very good. And so I was sitting outside and he was, are you making fun of my dad?
No, you just did it.
Oh, okay. I thought that's an inside joke.
No, I just heard you go like, yeah, this is my trainer had like the best drink. So I was like,
It was very good. Ugh, man.
I mean, I could make fun of your dad if you want.
No, it's fine. Okay, but stop. You can go ahead and say it, so at least there's some clarification of what we're talking about.
Nah, I want the viewers to be confused and dazed.
Dazed. You've been playing too much Pokemon. But
what are you talking about?
Dazed, confused.
Dazed is a real term.
Who says like,
Yeah,
oh man, I'm quite dazed right now.
I mean, some people do.
Hey
use
man,
it.
sorry, I can't come to work right now. I'm a little. Dazed.
Sorry, Steve. You're not the only. You're the only person who doesn't use that word. My bad.
Yeah, boom. Okay.
Go ahead. I offend everybody in the audience with the low vocabulary. Sorry.
I'm not gonna say it.
Say what? What are you about to say?
We all know why.
Yeah, Steve.
Low vocabulary.
Whoa, let's not. I got in trouble at work for saying that word.
Low vocabulary?
No, not actually. No, we were.
I feel like this is a story you should not share.
No, it's fine. It's fine. As one day at work, we were talking about Helen Keller, and we were sort of like joking about her. Like I was asking like stupid shit. I was like, "How does she eat?" Like, because we all know that she's blind and deaf. I was like, how does she know what she eats? I don't know, man.
Probably with her mouth.
No, like, how does she like sit there? Like actually, like I said, I was like, how does she eat? Like, how does she know what she's eating? Because apparently she has one person who can translate her. Oh, and I was sitting there like, what if that person is just being like such an asshole to her, and is like feeding her the worst shit imaginable that she just does not like, and she doesn't know how to be there and be like, oh, I want this instead, like, you know,
like they put her on the Liver King diet. Bull test.
It's just like put her like
liver.
Just put her like the worst things ever. Like she likes sweet, like she'll like strawberries or something, and like no, only eat blackberries, and she just does not like blackberries for some reason. So they're just like giving it to her, and she just has to sit there and be like, doesn't know what's going on. And I was like, you can honestly just like rob her. Like you could just follow her home, and she wouldn't even know.
You can do that to just about anyone. It's just how easy.
No, like, but no, it's the fact that she's deaf and blind. Like I would just move. Like I wouldn't even rob her. I would just go to her house, like move things slightly to like the left or something, just to throw her off.
I'd probably just like I would sit there, like, go in her house and look at her.
I would just like rearrange like her furniture. So like she tries to sit down, just plops on the fucking ground.
I think she would navigate via hands, right? Like she would just like feel around. Like, okay, this is the chair.
She would navigate by hands.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes. I mean, you know, there's like some like blind dogs. I watched this video where like this blind dog, like the couch used to be somewhere, they moved the couch, and the dog didn't know the couch wasn't there and jumped up and just fell like face first.
Bro, that's because like, dogs are freaking stupid. Like
yeah, but I just say like it would be like kind of the same thing because she's like deaf and blind. She got double nerfed by God, bro.
No, she went to freaking Harvard. She's a genius.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that. I don't know. She also flew. She flew a plane. Apparently, she flew a plane. Did you know that?
Plane, like planes, like
no, but did you?
They basically
no, but I know planes on autopilot. Yeah, I know planes like autopilot, but it's the fact that she like took off with it and landed with it.
She
That's
landed?
bullshit to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way that this bitch flew a plane. No way.
No, man, I watched her do it. She totally did it.
Yeah, it's still everyone thinks that she's like a government like I don't know, just like
Weapon.
government made. But she has to. I refuse to believe that she's a real person.
Just because
actually
she's
wild.
deaf and blind.
I feel like the person translating her is actually like the actual smart person behind everything, and she's just trying to make her look like amazing or something.
She's
That's
like,
my theory.
oh, she just, oh my, what are these amazing words that are coming out of this deaf and blind person's mouth? I just, man.
But the only reason we got in trouble, we didn't get in trouble for making fun of her. We got in trouble because we made certain noises that were inappropriate. So I was like, I feel like a noise.
I'm starting to think you're 12.
We all did it.
I'm starting to think you and your coworkers are 12.
Bro, it's fine. I'm glad we have that sense of humor. It's actually fun. We all have that similar sense of humor. We were having a blast. It was the funniest thing ever. I loved it. But the only reason we just got made fun of, like, we didn't got made fun of. We only got in trouble for making noises.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
I think that's probably fair.
But everything else is just like hands free. That was sitting there. I have so many fucking questions for this woman. Like I actually have so many questions.
I feel like I have
like,
3.
How does she dress? Like how does she know what she puts on?
She doesn't.
Ever.
She doesn't care.
Exactly. Are you guys sure that she doesn't care? Like what if she actually does care and she's just like, I want this one. But like how does she actually
Is that how she sounds to you?
I don't know. At least I don't know. I just know that she fingers people's mouths to communicate with people.
Yeah,
so
she like puts her finger in their mouth and just like,
bro, she could probably get charged for that too. Like, yeah, she put her finger in my mouth unconsensually.
I mean, like, what are they gonna like? Prison is basically life for her. What do you mean? She can't see.
Prison would be worse.
Here. She's just sitting there
would be
doing
way
nothing.
worse, bro. Bro, she be getting like tattoos in prison and shit.
Dude, how does she like?
Comes
how
out.
does she like know when she's awake or sleep?
Exactly. It's crazy. Like, how does she know like so many different things? Like, how does she know the difference between like what she's eating? That's my general thing. Like, what if she like thinks she's about to eat like a salad, and actually just gets like hot ass like soup, and is confused why she can't pick it up with a fork or something?
Well, then she wouldn't even
Like,
be
I
able
have
to
a
eat
billion
it, so by the
questions.
time she actually figured it out, it'd probably be cold. I
would just love to sit down like just to have dinner with her, just like observe how this happens.
Yeah, and then until she
I'm genuinely
fingers your
curious.
mouth and you get a boner.
Why would I get a boner for
I
her
don't know,
finger
I
in
think
my
she's pretty
mouth?
old, isn't she? No, she's dead, isn't she?
She's alive.
She's alive.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
what?
Yes.
She is.
She's not dead. Yes, you dummy. She's not from the 1920s.
How old is Helen? I'll see if
Helen.
I don't know how to spell her last name.
Helen.
She's 84.
Helen Keller.
Wait, who's this?
Wait, she's actually 84? No, she's not. Helen Keller. Oh, shit.
I swear she's dead.
No, okay, never mind. You're right. Yeah, she actually is dead. All right. My fault. I thought she was still alive today, actually.
She died at 87. That was right around my age. Oh,
Yeah, you're gross. 1968.
what do you mean?
June
You're
1st.
from the 1800s.
June 1st,
For sure.
1968 is when she died. She was born. I actually didn't know. I thought she was actually like in her
She was
30s
born
or
in
something.
2012.
And I thought she was actually born in like, I don't know, like the 1970s or 1980s or something. I thought she was at least like in her 30s or 40s. She was born June 27th, 1880. Died June 1st, 1968. That's wild.
She lived a whole life.
I like how the other, I saw like this little YouTube video. I thought it said Helen Keller freaks out, but it said speaks out. I was like, oh, okay.
Speaks out.
Yeah.
Never mind, question.
Oh, okay. How they can do
like,
that?
she can't like. She doesn't know how she sounds. How does she?
Not
talk?
to say like I still like so many like bizarre questions for her. I just kept going and going. It was just wild. Like, could she? I don't think she could legally go to the bathroom by herself, ever.
Legally?
Like, she always had that. Like, could she really like go to a public restroom? Because she wouldn't know like which one's the males and females. She would just find the stall and figure that like which one to go in. You know?
Yeah, but that I'm like, I don't think any of the guys are complaining.
I think all the guys would be complaining.
I wouldn't be. She's like, she was like,
Yeah,
87.
because of course, you would take advantage of an old lady in the bathroom. What's wrong with you, Steve?
Absolutely. No, I'm joking.
All right, Steve confirmed. He's gonna look at this. Look at this, people. Steve confirmed. I'm gonna make this a clip and post it everywhere.
Steve.
I'm gonna
likes old
sponsor it on my.
ladies.
Which
Steve likes the elderly. Steve loves nursing homes.
I don't like that title. I do not like.
I don't like
that.
the implications. Actually, I love the implications.
I liked it better when you're talking about how you want to be around people your own age. Now you're talking about old ladies again.
When did I ever say I want to be around people my own age?
When you went to your whole college thing and there's this tornado thing happening.
Did I? Did I say I want to like date people or? I never. Did I? I swear during that entire trip, all I was talking about was my Spanish teacher, like the entire time.
You literally never said anything about your Spanish teacher until I brought her up.
Huh? No, I talked about her to my roommate.
No, the whole time during the podcast, you literally never said anything about your Spanish teacher until I said something.
Yeah, because like we're on a hiatus, you know.
Yeah, you literally said nothing about your Spanish teacher. I was actually very impressed. I was very proud.
Yeah, still love her.
Yeah, now she's gone. You never see her again.
She's gone. She's still there.
She's dead.
Nope. I saw her last weekend.
I sniped her.
It's alright.
I was like, oh man,
I got
it's
what I
alright.
needed.
You gotta go. Huh? Say you gotta be muted.
I said I got what I needed.
Okay, what's wrong with you?
Got a kiss.
Anywho.
Okay. Oh yeah, work. I went to the job. Yeah. Okay, so there are 4 positions. There's one where you're making the drinks, one where you're basically decorating or adding the finishing touches. There's one where you're going out and it's not Starbucks, like Chick-fil-A style with the little iPad and just talking to people and taking their orders when there's more cars. And there's one where you're just chilling at the front and waiting for people to show up and be like, hey man, can I get a whatever, and kiss me, please? But yeah. And for the first day, I worked solely on talking to just people. And then, like, not like customers, just the people around, you know, my coworkers.
I fucking hate customers.
I love these customers, to be honest. These customers are so cool. Because, like, they're not like...
Nah.
They're not like...
You'll get one day where one's just a complete dick.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like I won't let one bad apple ruin the, you know.
I just don't like customers bothering me while I'm at work. Especially when they're like stocking shit.
Well, yeah,
like,
you're working retail.
Sir, can you help me like find where the wipey wipes are? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about,
Wipey
sir.
wipes?
Like, please tell me what you're talking about.
You show me where the Pringles cans, gloves, like sponges, and
unless it's an old person, then I'm okay with helping out older people.
Would you ever
like helping the elderly?
Like have sex with a pillow?
No. What? Like, no.
Like Jay from Big Mouth.
Who?
Jay from Big Mouth.
Never watched Big Mouth. I thought it was stupid, so I refused to watch it.
Do not watch it.
I refuse. I don't want to. I saw like one little thing of it. I was like, these characters look poorly drawn. I hate this.
There's like,
I'm not watching this.
There's a part where a guy named Jay, he's a kid, and he has,
where he fucks a pillow.
Yeah, he has sex with his pillow, and then the pillow's like sentient, so it has a baby. But it turns out that it wasn't his pillow. Well, it wasn't his kid. It was his older brother.
Okay, that's even grosser.
I know. It's so weird. I was like,
that's really
I was like, what
disgusting.
the frick? Like, the baby came out with, like, his older brother's signature hat. He's like, what?
That's so stupid.
And then he, like, turned gay for a couch cushion.
That's gross.
And then like, after that, he, like, had, like, a bunch of sex with, like, a bathroom rug.
Alright. Yeah, that's why I hate that show. It's just so weird.
It's alright. It's not horrible, but it's not good, you know? Wouldn't recommend. But, okay, I had a job.
I'm really excited to see the King of the Hill remake.
I actually hate King of the Hill so much.
I love King of the Hill so much.
It's so bad. Like, it's just so bad.
It's so good.
It's not even funny in, like, any way.
It's so amazing. I love the story. I love the storytelling about it. I love that it stays consistent with this story.
Dude, it's just so
I like
boring.
Bobby because Bobby's like a little dumb.
It's so boring. Like, dude, anytime I'd be watching, as a kid, I'd be watching Cartoon Network, and then, like, freaking...
like the Adult Swim, just...
Yeah, as soon as, like, freaking regular show would turn off and it'd turn on to Adult Swim, it'd always be King of the Hill. Always the first episode, first thing. Always be it. And I hear freaking from, like, okay, guys, good night. You know, it's been great having you guys watching Cartoon Network. Good night. And then it goes, I'm like, oh my, I turn the TV off. Like, every single night. Like I just immediately turned off. I hated hearing. I was like, oh my, turn this off.
Bro, I will not lie. The first season of King of the Hill was probably very boring, but that's just because there's like, I give every series the first few episodes. I always give it a chance because I already know that the first few episodes are always going to be the cringiest. They're always going to be very bad. They're always it's the beginning. You have to get used to the characters. You have to understand that what the characters are doing, what's their like what points certain characters are, and all that stuff. So I give it a few episodes, like off the bat. Like if I'm watching something new, I try to be open to it. Like, okay, what is this about? After the first few episodes, if I'm not digging it, I'm not gonna watch the rest of it. But if I'm digging after the first few episodes, I'll watch the whole series, any series that are connected to it, any movie that's connected to it, because I will respect the writer and director of it.
You're dumb.
Like
King of the Hill sucks.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason I watched this anime called Bubble, because I knew that it was the creator of Death Note and Attack on Titan are the people who made it, and because I respect that writer, I find his Death Note and Attack on Titan very good. Even though it's a love story, I thought, you know what, if they can make amazing shit like this, they could probably make a badass love story, and they did. It was an amazing love story. Had a very good ending. It was awesome. Bubble's a good movie on Netflix. I recommend it to anybody. Death Note and Attack on Titan, I recommend those two as well, because Attack on Titan's badass and Death Note's even cooler. Yeah. And Steve's wrong, because Steve doesn't like Attack on Titan.
All those suck. You know what I want to talk about, honestly? I really dislike. I know hate is a strong word, but I really hate when you're watching a show and like the quality of the show, you know, like the drawings or like of an anime, specifically anime, because that's the only top like examples I got. But like it'll be perfect, amazing, and like Death Note is another like example of this where it's amazing, and then like for like the first season, but then sometimes or like the first like half, but then after that they've run out of material or they just get bored of drawing like good scenes and they just give up and it sucks, and it's just the animation quality is terrible, and I'm like, I don't even know I can draw better than this. I draw like stick figures. Like, come on, please try a little bit. There's no heart, no effort. Like, oh my god.
See, that's the big difference between me and you, because you like watching like an anime or something and you appreciate the animation. And I'll sit there, I won't give a fuck about the animation. I'll just focus on the story. As long as the story's good, I don't give a shit.
But the same goes for story though. Because like, okay, like Tokyo Ghoul.
Lazy story writing's like,
bro.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, Tokyo was a good example.
It was good. And then second season, you're like, what the freak am I watching? I hate it. I hate this. This sucks.
No, the first two seasons I thought were fucking badass. But the third season, that's the one that everyone fucking hated. Because the third season made no fucking sense, because there's so much things from the manga that you would need to read to actually understand what's actually happening in the third season. And it's like, it's a simple fact they do two massive time jumps that are poorly done that make no fucking sense. It's the first time jump is from season 2 to season 3. Boom, there's a massive fucking time jump for some ungodly known reason. And all of a sudden, I'm gonna spoil this, so sorry viewers. Ken Kaneki is now like, Ken Kaneki is now a different person.
Wait,
he's called like Hayes or some bullshit, or Hayes. You know what I'm talking about? Like he has like white hair and like he's like black in the middle. Yeah, now he's a whole new character.
I thought that was just him being emo. I didn't know that he was like a new character.
No, he had amnesia. He had complete amnesia because I guess in the manga. Yeah, in the manga, he had an epic fight with some dude, and the dude like stabbed him in the fucking like his little ghoul eye, and it went through his brain, and he pretty much had fucking amnesia. So he had no memory of who he was. He had no idea. He was having a massive identity crisis, which I'm not gonna lie, I thought the identity crisis was kind of badass because I like seeing him freak out and just go like ham on random fuckers. He actually didn't know. He was like, you could see his character like breaking and crumbling under the fact that he did not know who he was. He was so upset because people were giving him shit for things that he did not even remember what was going on. He's like, why are these people treating me like this? Like, what's going on? Who was I? And then another time jump happens, and he gets another split personality, and I'm like, what is going on?
Maybe
Like,
you
it
just took
literally made no
inspiration
sense.
from your ex.
Bro, okay. Alright. So stupid. But yeah, it was just becoming a shit show. And then they wrapped it up very shittily. Tokyo Ghoul would have been so fucking awesome, but they just decided to cut so many things out.
Wasn't
It was
like
so
an
bad.
ending? I don't know if it's like the actual ending. But I remember seeing like where, because I gave up on the show. But like I remember seeing where like he was like walking out of something with like some guy in his arms.
Oh, his best friend?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of gay.
Well, it's because like whenever a ghoul becomes like very, very hungry, they can't really like think straight. They can only think of like their hunger. And his friend like knew who he was. Like he knew the whole time that he was a ghoul. He just didn't say anything because he respected that his friend will tell him whenever he feels more comfortable with it, which I think is amazing. Because that's how all friendships should be. You shouldn't force your friend to like spew out what's going on in their life with you.
Gay.
They should be comfortable with like telling you things when they're ready.
Gay.
Whatever. And I thought it was badass because he didn't know what he did wrong. And he pretty much, the reason he's carrying him out is because he almost killed his friend. Like he ate like his whole like jaw off pretty much.
Ew.
And it was kind of fucked up. I was like, damn. But he didn't know he did it wrong. He had no idea. Until like the very end of like the series where like it's revealed that he's like this guy in like a fucking paper bag. And I'm like, what? Like what? What is happening in this show? Tokyo Ghoul was really good at the first 2 seasons. Third season fucked everything up. It was awful. Especially that scene where like because I remember he was getting tortured like for months by Jason.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, that was a badass scene. He just broke out, and that's when his first like split personality came out. And he was just like, nah, fuck this. I'm actually tired of this shit. It became an ultimate badass. I was like, yo, let's go.
What a weird way to describe it.
He was a fucking badass at the point that the whole season 2, he's just wrecking motherfuckers. He's like, nah, not a little bitch no more. And just starts fucking people up. I thought it was awesome. And then season 3, he's back to being a little bitch. I'm like, why?
Bro, I don't even do that. That like, I thought the first season was amazing, and then he like ate Jason at the end. And I was like, oh, cool. And then like I saw like the first episode of the second season. I was like, I'm bored. Never mind. This show is cool. And then like I like skipped because like maybe it gets better. So I skipped to like the third season. I was like, what am I hearing? What is this? What are they talking about? And I was like, I gotta give up completely. I'm not watching this anymore.
Yeah, because like the beginning of the second season, he like walks up to that girl and he's like, yeah, I kind of don't need you guys anymore. Peace. And I was like, what? I was like, all right, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Especially since they spent like months and months and months using all their resources just to try and get him back. And he was like, yeah, I appreciate the effort, but I kind of didn't need y'all. I was like, damn.
I know, bro. Bro's such a bum. He turned into a bum. I was like, I hate this. I'm leaving. No more anime.
He became badass. Well, I mean, the reason he like disowned them was just because like he saw like 2 people get killed in front of him. And the only reason he disowned him is because he wanted to protect him and all this other bullshit. Because he knew he had to do some kind of bullshit and he didn't want his friends to get involved. So he disowned them so they could stay out of his way so that they wouldn't get hurt. And he decided recruiting people that I'm pretty sure he didn't really give a fuck about. I could be butchering all this, honestly, viewers, if you guys are listening this far. But yeah, I was just saying that Tokyo Ghoul was pretty good. It was very bad at the end. I don't give a fuck about animation. Storytelling is where it's at.
I'm gonna be honest. This next part that I'm about to talk about, completely animation based. Okay, there's this show. It's called Komi Can't Communicate. Okay, it's
never heard of this.
You probably wouldn't. It's like more or less a romance slash like it's like romance basically, but like it's more based towards comedy, but it's like okay. It was one of those newer animes, and it was a hit immediately as soon as people saw that first season. Oh my dude, that first season was bomb. Every single second of it. It was so funny. Like it was like self-aware, but you know, like had enough like romance to keep it a romance. But like just in like it wasn't like romance where it's like, oh no, oh man, we're in a house together. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna have sex? Oh my god! But like, cause like the 2 main people are like, The guy, like, okay, so Comey, the whole story is like Comey, she's a lady, but like she's like very bad at talking. She's like she can't like talk, and she hasn't talked in like her whole life, like to like others other than her like family and stuff, like people she's comfortable with. But she like I can't talk, but she's very beautiful, like very like it. The whole like her whole character is that she can't talk, but she's beautiful, and people like it, they instead of just making it like, oh my god, like people gossiping like, oh my god, she's freaking gorgeous, but she doesn't know it. Like instead of it's like that, it's like very obvious. And in scenes where she's just talking to someone else, there's just like a bunch of like, or like walking down the street, there's people like looking at her like blushing. Like they kind of turned up like the it's a max, and I respect. I think it's better that way, so it's less corny and more just funny. Because it's just like so like what the heck, you know? Like it's so like funny. I don't know, weird. It's just weird, but like. And so the first season was amazing. You know, like the characters were great. The chemistry was great. It was funny. It was lighthearted. It was wholesome and amazing. But then came the second season. And for the most part, it was okay. For the most part, I can get behind most of it. I like the story. I like how it was. I like how it was going. It was great. Until episode 10 and 11. Those episodes or borderline unwatchable. Like the pictures they were drawing and the way they were drawing the characters just made me not want to watch and more or less listen. Like I ended up closing my eyes for half of it. I was watching sub, by the way. I don't speak Japanese. I don't understand what they're saying, but it's much better than looking at whatever I was even. I don't even. Dude, it looks so bad. Like it was like the contrast, and I was thinking, I was like. First episode, like it was like amazing animation, it was amazing, and then like I see this and I'm like, dude, what happened? It looked like Toby Animations made it, you know what I mean? Like just
The hell is Toby Animation?
it's a studio that makes really bad stuff. Like
I don't know any animations. The most animation studio I know is like Mappa.
yeah,
Mappa does really good.
Mappa's really good. Toby makes some freaking like if you've seen like really bad One Piece stuff. That's Toby. One Piece now is amazing. One Piece now, the animation is freaking gorgeous. Have you seen Gear 5?
No, I haven't seen anything about One Piece.
Dude, look up Gear 5. Look at that animation. That animation is clean.
I'm not looking at it because I don't care for it.
You should. Like, just look at it just because it's like good looking. But like, dude, I don't know. Like, Toby. Like, I've seen some stuff from Toby. Like in like One Piece era during like filler, I don't it might have been filler, I have no idea. But like, dude, it was just still it was Boruto level animation. You know what I mean?
I don't know anything about animation because I don't pay attention too much.
Dude, if you look at Boruto bad animation,
like,
you'll see this one scene during this filler.
I know what you're talking about, like where like Naruto's not even like moving.
Yeah, he's just bad.
Like
it's
a
just
PNG of him
up and down.
Yeah, I do think that's kind of shitty.
Dude, that's god. Like that's just you. Like, instead of showing the fight, they'll just show. It'll pan up.
Yeah,
to
it'll
the
be
sky
just sound effects
and just sound effects. No one wants to listen to that.
That's really so stupid. It's only because like Boruto, they're so caught up with the manga. And instead of them like thinking, okay, maybe we should take a break. No, they just keep putting in fillers.
I know it's BS. And then you see Sasuke getting dogged up by a freaking dinosaur. Like
what?
Have you seen that? Like Sasuke got beat up by a raptor, a velociraptor. He's just getting beat up by one.
I've never seen that. I know that they're making another Naruto, like a few more Naruto episodes though.
Really? What?
I heard about that. I think it was like something. I know it's like Naruto episodes to celebrate how long Naruto's been going. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason they're making it.
Have you seen? Did you see when they like remade a bunch of it?
No.
It was like last year, dude. It was so beautiful.
I know that. I just don't like. Boruto would be better.
It's called Boruto,
if they did
by
like
the way.
Burrito. I don't give a fuck.
Burrito's better than Boruto.
It's
B-O.
He's so dumb. It's just so dumb. Like,
where are you getting bar from?
Burrito.
It's
Boruto.
B-O-R.
It's B-U-R actually.
Is it?
Yes.
That's bore then, not bar.
It's B-U-R-T-O.
It is not. Hold up.
I'll look it up for you. I'm like 90% sure.
It's B-O-R-U-T-O. I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, it's B-O-R-U-T-O. Where'd you get B-U-R?
Is it actually? Oh, I don't know. I just kind of made it up, if I'm being honest.
You'd even
But-
say that would still be
Well,
you're, not freaking are Baruto.
Yeah,
bro.
I still looked it up and it still shows me images of what I was looking for, so I'm good.
Images
Anywho,
of what?
I think that when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, why are there so many fucking filler episodes? Because don't get me wrong, like I watched through all of Bleach and all of Naruto, and I watched a fair amount of fillers because I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna keep watching through it. Were the fillers boring? Some of them, yeah. Were some of them good? I can't say that were bad. They were actually pretty decent. But they would at least be like 20 episodes of filler. That's it. No big deal. Baruto's like, oh,
Stop saying
the first
Baruto.
I don't give a fuck. The first 120 episodes are all filler. It is the dumbest shit ever. And then, all it does is include the fucking movie. That's all it does. It literally just makes it to where the movie, you don't have to watch the movie and it's just implemented into the show. Literally
Movie.
it. That was literally it. Yeah, they made a movie.
Not the one like with Momoshiki.
Yeah. They
Wait,
made
was
two
it that or
movies
was
of
it the
Naruto
one
that
with
are.
Naruto like going? He went back in time.
Huh?
There was like a part where he like there's something where
Oh, no. That's the thing that I also don't like about anime movies, that none of them are canon. Ever. Literally none of them are canon whatsoever.
I think that's kind of like the
But
point.
the only. Huh?
I think it's kind of like the point in a way.
Yeah, it's just a money grab.
Yeah.
But the only two movies that are ever canon in like the Naruto universe is the one where he's on the fucking moon, or Naruto's on the moon, and the other one were the road to Baruto or something. There's that one.
Stop saying Baruto, bro.
I don't care. You're gonna have to deal with it.
I'm gonna mute
And don't care. And yeah. So that's the only problem I have with that show, is that Baruto, like a good chunk of it is just all filler and barely any of it is actually canon.
I like
and
that
really doesn't
Dragon
matter.
Ball is canon in its movies sometimes. I
Oh
I
yeah,
think
most
all
of their
them
movies
are.
I'm pretty sure are canon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the good majority of them are.
Like with the Dragon Ball Heroes,
Mm-hmm.
that's canon.
Yeah. I don't watch any Dragon Ball. I really want to watch Dragon Ball. I've been thinking about doing this lately because like I'll go to the gym and I use my whole break. I'll just go to the gym and use my whole break. That's all I do. I've been thinking about buying like a projector and just hooking it up to my phone like during like after I get off, and just going there because nobody else is in there whatsoever, and just going in there and just like turning off all the lights and just use it to like watch like movies and stuff while I work out. That's what I've been thinking about doing. But I want to ask the owners first before I start doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anywho, we are at an hour already. So
Alright.
you guys
Hey,
thank
guys.
everybody so
Hey,
much
guys.
for watching.
Okay. Let
I'm actually meeting Steve this time.
Let me pull you aside. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you
I
for
appreciate
listening.
everyone being here.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Everything will be in the
Goodbye.
description. Appreciate everybody coming here. Everything's in the description. We're gonna have a guest eventually. Not these two the ones, but in the future we should have a guest. It's gonna be someone amazing. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.